Hi guys, and welcome to the next snippet in the manual for Windows 7. So this one is about the sidebar. Well, as you may have noticed in this sort of space devoid of the sidebar, there is no sidebar anymore. Gadgets can simply be dragged and dropped to the desktop straight from the gadgets list. As you can see there, I've just right-clicked anywhere on the desktop, bring up the gadgets list, and these are the out-of-box gadgets, and you can simply just click, drag anywhere you like. So as before, you can still put them on your desktop, but this time there is no sidebar to default to. Now moving on quickly, I'm going to go to the BitLocker to go scenario. Now let's load up the control panel. And the control panel, as before, was arranged by titles and stuff, but if you some people sort of miss that button down there. If you want to sort them all by applicable and be able to see them all in one go, there you go, they're all there. So I'm going to go to the BitLocker drive encryption. As you can see there, I've BitLockered my main drive. I'm running a dual boot machine, but I've BitLockered my other drive, but this one's constantly being changed, so I haven't yet BitLockered this machine. Now I'm going to put in a standard USB key, and hopefully it just come up on the screen and recognise it. There we go, and as you can see I've got the list of things to do. I can use it to ready boost or use it as a backup. But what I'm going to do is get rid of that for the moment, and I'm going to BitLocker to go. So I'm going to turn on the BitLocker on this drive here. Now, but the wonders of technology, I'm going to speed through this a little bit. So I'm going to put a password in first. And as I said, with a bit of time lapse, hopefully it won't take too long. There's quite a lot of data. It's a 2 gig USB key, and I'm going to save the recovery file. Whatever you do, make sure you save this, as it can be quite an issue getting into the key or the drive if you don't save your BitLocker key. So I would let me save it to my site, but for the moment actually I will save it just to my documents library. For the time being, as it's a USB key, I can still get into my documents. But if you're BitLockering a whole drive, obviously I wouldn't recommend saving it onto the drive you're BitLocking. So let's start encrypting. And one of the things to be aware of is BitLocker's enterprise ready. So you need to wire in your network cable. What it will do is it will upload your BitLocker key for that particular drive into Active Directory. You must make sure you're actually connected to the network where the Active Directory resides. And as you can tell, it will then upload it. And here you can see I've obviously skipped through some of the process, but just finishing the encryption process now. I think it took about 5 or 6 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, just to encrypt a 2 gig drive. So there we go. I'm now going to remove the disk and put it in. There we go. Unlock drive comes up. And there we go. As you can see, it'll pop up. The drive is put to a BitLocker. Please put in your password. Now I can either choose to automatically unlock it on this computer from now on. As I know, I'm the only person that can use this computer, and I can obviously lock the my computer completely. And if you put it in another machine, they have to unlock it then as well. So for the moment, I'm going to just unlock it temporarily. And there we go. Access the drive again.